my name is Cameron and welcome back to my channel, Which Way to Wicked, where we talk about all things love, light, and especially tarot. So guys, today we are going to be finding out what you can expect in your week ahead for the time of July 1st to July 7th. So definitely make sure to take a look at the description box below because I will have timestamps for each of your zodiac signs listed down below. So without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at your reading today, okay? Hello, my Capricorn friends. My name is Cameron, and I am going to be your fabulous tarot reader today. So guys, I do want to let y'all know right away that I'm going to be pulling out your tarot and your oracle cards all at once. So if you are someone who likes to get straight to the reading and skip past the shuffling bit, then definitely make sure to take a look at the description box below because I will have the timestamps where you can get straight to your reading, okay? But if you want to go ahead and just hang out with me for a bit and watch as the magic unfolds as I shuffle out these cards for you, then you're more than welcome to do that as well. But without further ado, let's find out what's going to be happening for you. So, Spirit, for my Capricorn friends, for their week ahead, what can they expect to be going on? For my Capricorn friends, week ahead, Spirit, no reversals, please. Can we get one more card? Okay. Oh, you know what, guys? We actually have two more cards coming through. Okay, beautiful. So let's move on to your oracle decks. So this is going to be representing the energy that you are going to be stepping into for the week ahead. So Spirit, can we get a card to represent the energy for my Capricorn friends? Now let's go ahead and get a card to just give us some extra clarity. Wow. You guys, do y'all hear that? There's like an airplane flying above my house right now, and it's quite loud. I just heard the other day how airplanes have been like starting to descend way too early. I heard how a Southwest airline actually descended to about 500 feet? 500 feet? I don't know, I might be wrong, but they descended quite low. They were almost like right at head level to this neighborhood. It was crazy. It's absolutely crazy, but yeah, that just made me think about that. Anyways, let's see what's happening for my Capricorn friends. Can we get an affirmation card for my Capricorn friends? Guys, I'm sorry, by the way. I go on tangents so much. I do that a lot, so just excuse that. It's just part of my charm, okay? But let's go ahead and lay these cards out. Let's see what is going to be happening for your week ahead for July 1st to July 7th. Okay. So let's go ahead and talk about these cards, shall we? So first of all, we have Reignite coming through. We also have Share for your advice card, and it says, when you share, everyone feels happy. We've got Worth Waiting For, and it says divine timing is at work in your love life. For your affirmation card, we have endless possibilities, and it says the possibilities of my life are endless, and this thought invigorates me. Though we ceaselessly plan ahead, anything and everything good could happen tomorrow. I can choose any path, and I want to be able to achieve my dreams. We also have Judge coming through to represent the energy you're going to be stepping into. And for the Judge light attributes, it says balancing justice and compassion, managing the fair distribution of power. And we also have for the Shadow attributes down here, offering only destructive criticism, misusing business, legal, or criminal authority. And then for your tarot cards, we have the Seven of Cups coming through. We also have the Moon card. And then last but not least, we have the Three of Cups. So guys, with the Moon card coming through, first of all, that does talk about like Pisces, Cancerian energy. So you could have a Pisces or a Cancer play a important role within your life in the week ahead, or this can be just representing the energy that you're going to be stepping into. Guys, by the way, there is someone doing yard work. There's someone weed eating outside my window. And so please, if you hear that, just let it go, let it flow. Let's go ahead and just stay in the high vibes of this reading today. But the message that I'm seeing for you at the end of the day is that I feel like for your week ahead, you're definitely going to spend a lot of time trying to plan for something. I don't know if you're trying to make some type of to-do list. Maybe there are certain things that you want to get done by the end of the week, or this could even be talking about long-term plans and goals that you may be trying to make for yourself. Maybe there are certain markers that you want to achieve by a certain age, and this could be markers within your career life, or this could represent markers within your relationships, right? Maybe you want to be, by the age of 27, you want to have a kid already and be married and whatnot. Or maybe by a certain age, by 27, you want to be a freaking boss babe and already have made your way up in a certain company, right? So there's so many possibilities coming through here, but I just think that you are going to be planning towards your future, but there is this energy here of you not knowing what to expect. There's this energy of mystery, and I just think that at the end of the day, you are kind of getting nervous about what is lying ahead for you. You're getting nervous as to whether or not you're going to be able to achieve all of these certain markers, and whether or not you're going to be able to just achieve the accomplishments that you've set out to achieve for yourself in a certain amount of time. But at the end of the day, whenever you feel nervous, just know that everything is worth waiting for, okay? All of these markers, these achievements that you want to make, they are worth waiting for. And sometimes life doesn't go according to our schedule. So there may be something that maybe happens in the week ahead or in the weeks or months to come that may be like a wrench within your plans. And whenever that comes, instead of being upset about what is happening, about this wrench being thrown into your life plan, be excited, because I really think that sometimes these surprises that take place, they are the best things that could happen, right? This wrench that gets thrown on your path may cause you to have to go and, I don't know, go stay somewhere for, and this is just a metaphorical, this is a metaphorical example, but this wrench in your path may cause you to have to go and stop from your journey and take a break at like a restaurant. And maybe at that restaurant, that's where you're going to meet your life partner, right? Or maybe this wrench being thrown into your path might cause you to have to go and, I don't know, just take a break, go somewhere where you could lay your head down, and maybe that's where you're going to end up getting connected with someone who works in the same field as you. So at the end of the day, I feel like these wrenches that might be getting thrown into your path might be the best blessing that could ever happen to you. And at the end of the day, you have to realize that the possibilities are absolutely endless for you and for your life and for the things that you want to accomplish within this life. Maybe these goals that you are setting for yourself are too small for you. Maybe you are too big for those goals. There might be so many more possibilities for you if you were to allow yourself to go with the flow and allow yourself to not have to live by this certain to-do list or by these certain markers that you want to accomplish by a certain age. Give yourself space to just breathe, to just live, and you might be able to receive even new blessings and new possibilities. And at the end of the day, I do see you having this like reigniting of passion, of happiness. I think for the week ahead, you are going to be hanging out with friends, hanging out with a lover, maybe. If you're in a relationship with someone, I see you hanging out with them, or maybe even just spending time with your family. I see you being social within this this week ahead, and I think that that's going to be fun. You're just going to be sharing your time with people, and I think that that is definitely something that Spirit wants you to do within this week ahead, because if there are times at any point where you feel like things are not going as planned, where you feel like you're nervous about the future, Spirit is saying to just go out and share some time with your friends, with your family members, and they will help get your mind off of these plans or this to-do list that you want to do, right? And I think that talking to your friends, they will help you see things from a different perspective here, and they will cause you to look at your life like a judge does and just see things from a different point of view. So yes, you guys, at the end of the day, that is what I'm seeing for you. I hope that you have enjoyed this reading, and if you did, then please make sure to give me a really big like and to subscribe to my channel, because I post new videos every Monday and every Friday, and I would love to have you stop by this side of TarotTube again sometime, okay? So I love you all so much, and I hope that you have a fabulous rest of your day, friends. Mwah. Bye, guys. Hello, my Virgo friends. My name is Cameron, and I am going to be your fabulous tarot reader today. So, guys, I'm just going to let you know right now that I'm going to go ahead and pull out your tarot and your oracle cards all at once today. So, if you are someone who likes to skip past this shuffling bit and get straight to your reading, then definitely make sure to look at the timestamps listed down below, because I will have it to where you can click right to your reading. But if you want to go ahead and just hang out with me as I shuffle out these cards, and definitely feel free to do that as well. But let's go ahead and see what's going to be happening for you guys. So Spirit, for my Virgo friends, for their week ahead from July 1st to July 7th, what can they expect to be happening within their week ahead? Can we get some messages, please, for my Virgo friends? What's going to be happening for them for their week ahead? For my Virgo friend, Spirit, what's going to be taking place within the week ahead? Okay. By the way, I just want to say thank you so much for deciding to stop by this reading today and feeling called to hang out with me. I love being able to make readings like this for you guys. It is just such a blessing, and I always look forward to doing this. So, yeah, I just wanted to make sure you guys knew that. I love y'all, okay? But let's see what wants to come through. So for your love life, for my Virgos' love life, what's going to be happening for them, Spirit? For their love life. Can we get a card, please? Oh, goodness. Okay. That one is going to go back in the deck. And then let's get an affirmation card for my Virgo friends. Can we get an affirmation card, Spirit? There we go. And then last but not least, let's get one more card. Let's get an advice card for my Virgo friends. Okay. So let's go ahead and set these cards up. Let's see what is going to be happening for your week ahead, my Virgo friends. What is going to be happening? Okay, so let's talk about these cards. First of all, we have Bond coming through. Happy Surprise is making an appearance. And it says on the bottom right here, something very good is about to happen. We have Release Your Ex. The time has come to clear your energy. My Body is making an appearance, and this is your affirmation card for the week ahead, and it says, my body is my home, and I must love it immeasurably. By gently touching my skin, my laugh lines, and my scars, I appreciate my body fully. I am beautiful inside and out. Father is making an appearance for your energy that you're going to be stepping into for the week ahead. And it says, for the light attributes, a talent for creating and supporting life, positive guiding light within a tribal unit. And for the shadow attributes, it says, dictatorial control, abuse of authority. We also have the Queen of Pentacles coming through. which is so lovely to see because this actually represents earth energy. And obviously you are an earth sign because you are a Virgo, so I'd love to see that. That could definitely be talking about the energy that you're going to be stepping into in this week ahead, or this can be talking about a fellow earth sign that may be playing a significant role within your life in the week ahead. So this could be a Virgo sign, this person could be a Capricorn or a Taurus. Just take it as it resonates. It will be different for every single one of you. We have the 7 of Swords coming through. And then for the back of the deck energy, we have the 10 of Swords. Okay, you guys. So I am seeing a couple different messages coming through. Okay, so bear with me as I discuss these messages. So the first message that I'm seeing here is that with the 7 of Swords, the 7 of Swords talks about secrecy. It talks about people trying to get away with something almost behind your back, right? And what's interesting is that we have happy surprise coming through. So I don't know, there might be someone trying to plan some type of surprise for you. And I feel like you are someone who might be a little untrusting. I think that something may have happened to you in the past, and that will be getting more into the secondary message that I was seeing here. But I think that something may have happened to you, and I think that that plays a role into how you look at people now. And it plays a role in your trust in people, which is honestly kind of lacking if I'm being for real with you guys. For a lot of you, I just think that you guys have trust issues, and I think that there might be someone in your life who is planning some type of surprise for you. Maybe they're gonna be throwing you some surprise get-together or something. Maybe you have achieved something recently and they want to celebrate you and have like a surprise party for you. This could just be talking about how maybe they just want to surprise you with a gift or surprise you with something small, right? With a dinner or something like that. And at the end of the day, you're realizing that something is going on. You're realizing within this week ahead that somebody is keeping something from you, that there's something happening behind the scenes. And I really see you within this week ahead just kind of getting your feathers ruffled a bit as you try to like look around like a detective in a way, try to figure out what is going on, because you know that there's something happening, that somebody is trying to do something without you knowing about it. Does that make sense? So yeah, and I honestly think that if there is somebody doing something, that this person who is doing something very positive for you. They're planning something sweet, a nice surprise or something like that. So definitely, I would definitely advise you, and I think Spirit would advise you to kind of let loose a bit within the week ahead. If you feel like somebody is trying to do something behind your back, just know that they're not trying to do something bad. They're actually trying to do something sweet and good for you, okay? So just allow yourself to let off some steam within the week ahead. Maybe try to get your mind off of this by doing something that makes you happy. Maybe read a book next week instead of getting onto this person and trying to say like, hey, I know you're keeping something from me. You better tell me now what it is. Okay, maybe do something, go take a walk or take a nap or something like that. Okay, do something that makes you feel good, that helps you let off some steam. Go work out, right? Now, the other message that I'm seeing here is that I think within the week ahead, you're going to be focusing on some type of transgression that has happened to you from the past here. I definitely think this transgression comes from an ex who you dated in the past, who you were in a relationship with, but this is a very general reading, so this could talk about just anyone who has betrayed you. This can talk about a friend. This could talk about a family member. Somebody really hurt you in the past, and this has really caused you to just not feel that secure or feel that stable within your relationships now today. And I definitely think you're going to be feeling that within the week ahead. There honestly could be someone new trying to come into your life here, because we do have bond coming through. There could be a new friend that wants to hang out with you and get to know you better. There could be someone who has a crush on you coming forward and asking you out on a date here. Or there could be someone who you've been friends with, just trying to deepen their connection with you to get to know you better. Or maybe you've been dating someone and this someone, again, wants to deepen that connection and things like that, right? At the end of the day, whether you're in a relationship right now, you're dating someone, or maybe you have someone new trying to come into your life within the week ahead, I see you just not opening yourself up to them. I see you instead kind of closing yourself up a bit and crawling into yourself, because at the end of the day, after being hurt by someone who you were really close to in the past, it has caused you to have trust issues, and it has caused you to be someone who would rather be in this like hermit mode. You'd rather be on your own and be by yourself than hang out with other people, get closer to other people, and run the risk of getting hurt by said people. So yeah, you guys, I definitely see this past pain, this past betrayal playing a big part within your life within the week ahead. Okay? And at the end of the day, I think that Spirit is telling you the best thing that you can do within the week ahead is to love yourself. Okay? I think that you have gotten into this energy where you have started to nitpick at yourself. You've looked at yourself in the mirror several times and you point out all your flaws. And I think the reason why you do that is because you feel like there must have been a reason for this person in the past to have hurt you so much. There must have been something about you that was off, something about you that wasn't good enough, which has caused these people in the past to hurt you and to want to betray you like this. And so I think that at the end of the day, Spirit is asking you to love on yourself within the week ahead. Maybe go and get your nails done, or go and look at yourself in the mirror, and instead of pointing out all of your flaws, point out all of your beautiful perfections, okay? It's time for you to love on yourself within the week ahead. And I think as you love on yourself, as you have this self-love, it will cause you to be more loving towards other people. It will cause you to be able to open yourself up to these people within your life who are trying to form deeper connections with you. And it will cause you to be a bit more trusting, okay? As you trust yourself, that will allow you to be more trusting of others, okay? And then at the end of the day, we have Father coming through. And this is talking about the energy that you are stepping into. But honestly, I think that this could be talking about how if you have someone really close to you, if you have a father figure within your life, maybe spend some time talking to them and talking about these things that have taken place in your life that has caused you to feel untrusting. And I feel like this person might be able to help you and give you some much needed guidance within the week ahead. If you don't have a father figure, then just find someone who is like a mentor to you, someone who kind of has those like father vibes. Does that make sense? Someone who you feel like you can trust and who is a guiding force within your life, okay? But yeah, you guys, at the end of the day, that is what I'm seeing for you. I hope that you have enjoyed this reading, and if you did, my Virgo friends, then please make sure to give me a really big like and to subscribe to my channel, because I post new videos every Monday and every Friday, and I would love to have you stop by this side of TerraTube again sometime, okay? So I love you all so much, and I hope that you have a beautiful rest of your day, friends. Mwah. Bye, guys. Hello, my Taurus friends. My name is Cameron, and I am going to be your most fabulous tarot reader today. Alrighty, you guys, so I'm just going to go ahead and let you know right away that I'm going to be pulling out your tarot cards and your oracle cards, excuse me, all at once. And so if you are someone who wants to skip through this shuffling bit and get straight into your reading, well, I do have the timestamps listed down below where you can do that. Now, if you want to go ahead and just hang out with me as I shuffle out these cards, then you are more than welcome to do that as well. But let's go ahead and see what wants to come through for you. So Spirit, from their dates of July 1st to July 7th, what is going to be happening for them, Spirit? Can we get some messages, please, from July 1st to July 7th? What is going to be happening for my beautiful Taurus friends, Spirit? Can we get some messages, please? There we go. Okay. Now let's shuffle through your oracle cards. So this deck is going to be representing the energy that you're going to be stepping into for the week ahead. So for my Taurus friends, wow. Okay, we have 2 cards coming through, which we shall take. Let's see, let's just get some extra clarity. Can we get an extra card to represent some clarity? Can we get some clarity, please? Ah! Oh my gosh, you guys. What is going on? You definitely have a lot of cards that want to come through. Let's try this again for my Taurus friends. Okay, thank you, Spirit. For their week ahead, what's going to be happening in their love life? Can we get a love card, please? Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm going to put these cards back in the deck and just take this one that was off to the side here. Alrighty, let's get an affirmation card for the week ahead, Spirit. Affirmation card. Okay. And then can we just get one advice card, please? I think that one wants to come through. Alrighty, you guys. So let's take these cards out. And let's get them all set up, shall we? Alrighty. Alrighty, you guys, so first of all, jumping into this reading, for your back of the deck energy, we have the Devil coming through, okay. For your other cards, we have Justice and the Tower, so Justice and the Tower. And just talking about the zodiac signs that I am already seeing, because there are several, I see the sign Capricorn coming through with the Devil. I see Libra with the Justice card, and I also see Aries coming through with the Tower. The Tower card also makes me think of Scorpio energy as well. So these could be signs that have a big part within your astrology, within your birth chart. Now, this could also represent people, important people that are going to be playing a part within your week ahead. My Taurus friends, they could be these signs. Now, talking about your other cards, we have Prediction coming through. We have Retreat, Priest, and Mentor. For your affirmation card, we have Taking Control, and I'm going to go ahead and just read that to you. It says, I cannot control how people treat me, interact with me, or communicate with me. I can only control my own actions and responses. I will not be affected by how others view me. Instead, I will embrace my own self-love and self-assurance for guidance. Okay? Beautiful. And then last but not least, for your advice card, it says, try something new. You'll only know that you can do something if you try. Okay, you guys, so if I'm being honest with you, I think that this week ahead, from July 1st to July 7th, it's definitely going to be a ride. And it's going to be a ride that you didn't necessarily want to get on, okay? Because with the Tarot card coming through, this talks about things taking place within your life that you never wanted to take place. This talks about not the best things, okay? And so I definitely think that there is going to be outside forces playing a role within your life. This could be talking about maybe people saying something to you, treating you in a certain way that really upsets you. So maybe you're going to feel as though a boss boss. A boss could be taking advantage of you. Maybe you feel like a boss is going to be making you do something that you shouldn't have to do within your job here, and yet because they're your boss, you're gonna have to do it, right? Because you don't want to lose your job. That's just an example. But this could talk about how maybe there might just be someone that is not going to be very nice to you. There might be someone being kind of cruel towards you, saying words to you that it's just not right to say. And I just think that at the end of the day, these people next week are going to make you feel small. They're going to make you feel like you are weak in a way, and it's going to make you doubt yourself. Now, this could also just talk about, this doesn't have to talk about people being rude to you or treating you in an unfair way. This could just talk about life being unfair. And so maybe you might end up hurting yourself. You might end up having some type of injury, and you're just going to be thinking like, why in the world is this happening to me? And I think that that injury could make you feel small. It could make you feel weak. It could make you feel like you're not that strong like you thought you were. There could also be maybe something happening at your job. Maybe you're going to end up losing your job for some unforeseen circumstances. Maybe your job just has to lay off people, right? Now, I'm sorry if I'm putting you, if I'm making you feel nervous with this reading, but I'm just telling you exactly what I'm seeing here. Okay, I'm being completely honest with you. I just think that something is going to happen to you next week, and it's going to be something you never expected to take place. It could be a person being rude to you, treating you unfairly, or it could be just life being unfair and having something happen to you within this week ahead. But at the end of the day, it's going to make you feel ill at ease. It's going to cause you to doubt yourself, and then maybe even make you feel weak. But at the end of the day, Spirit is telling you that you just need to have faith. That is what I'm seeing here with the Priest card. And I know that it's annoying hearing that. I know it's annoying hearing, oh, you just gotta have faith. But at the end of the day, I think everything happens for a reason. And these bad things that take place in your life might be something that had to take place so that you can get closer to the good things in life. Does that make sense? So let's say someone who you're dating ends up being rude to you within this week ahead for no reason. They end up being rude to you. They end up saying mean things to you. And so you might end up just breaking up with them, right? You might end up breaking up with them because you know that you deserve better. But at the end of the day, you're going to be thinking like, why me? Why did I have to meet this person? Why did I have to fall in love with them? And why was I so unlucky enough that this person ended up being so mean to me? And I think that this may have had to happen so that it could get you closer, one step closer to meeting the person of your dreams, the person who you are meant to be with, someone who will treat you right and treat you beautiful, treat you like you are this beautiful thing, which you are, okay? And so at the end of the day, Spirit is asking you to have faith. These things that are taking place in your life is getting you closer to where you are needed to be. And I think that with the Mentor card coming through, this is representing how maybe it might benefit you to take a step back here with the Retreat card and to try to talk to someone who you can trust, someone who you feel like you can rely on. And I feel like as you talk to these people and discuss what has been happening within your life within this week ahead, that these people will give you the advice that will make you feel better. They will give you advice that you need to have, and you will just feel as though after hearing from them that everything is going to be okay. All right? So yeah, don't try to bottle that stuff up, because I do think with the Devil card coming through, this talks about feeling caged. And this could even talk about maybe relying on certain substances to make you feel better. And so within this week ahead, you may be finding yourself maybe going out and eating a huge gallon of ice cream because that is something that makes you feel better. You stress eat, and whenever you eat those things, those good sweet things, it makes you feel better. Okay? Or you could be going out and drinking because maybe that's something that makes you feel better and makes you feel less stressed. But at the end of the day, instead of doing those things, it might be better for you to just find someone who you can trust and find someone who you can talk about these grievances with, talk about these occurrences with, and I feel like they will help you feel as though everything is going to be okay, and they're going to help you feel like you have more control over your life and more control over what is happening within your future. And I love how it says right here that you cannot control how people treat you, interact with you, or communicate with you. You can only control your own actions and responses. So yeah, you can only control your own actions and responses here. You can't control what people say to you. And honestly, that might be the advice that this person who you talk to in the week ahead might give you. And I think that that advice is just so freeing. Knowing that you can't control people, it's freeing in the way that, in the same way that you can't control people. You can't control what people do and how they treat you. You know that you still have complete control over yourself and your own actions. So you may not be able to control what they say to you, but you can control how you respond to that. And I think the most freeing thing that you can do is to just let these things that they say to you go into one ear and out the other. And the one thing that you can do to make them so angry is to not let them ruffle your feathers. If you allow these words to just fall off of you like water, I swear to God, they will get so angry because they'll realize that their words are not having the effect on you that they wanted them to have. Okay? And that is like the best revenge that you can do, that you can give someone. Okay? And so, yeah, I just think that at the end of the day, after all this happens, I think that you are going to be thinking about your future here with the prediction card coming through. And you may be thinking, like, is this all that's ever going to happen to me? Am I only ever going to have bad things fall on me whenever I'm trying to be a good person, whenever I'm trying to do my best? Am I only going to have these mean people come into my life and say cruel things to me? Am I only going to have bad situations take place that I can't control? At the end of the day, Spirit is saying again that these bad things are leading you closer to the good things in life. And at the end of the day, as a human being, we go through good and bad situations. So know that this bad moment within your life is only temporary. It's only temporary. It's not going to be forever. And while you are going through this, another word of advice that Spirit wants to send your way, my Taurus friends, is the fact that maybe trying something new might help get your mind off of this negative energy, right? This negative mindset here. It might get you off of this situation. So yeah, you could try something new by talking to a mentor here and receiving advice from someone, or you can try something new by trying a new hobby that you've always wanted to do. Just maybe going out and talking to new people, meeting new folks, right? At the end of the day, as you do these things, it will help you to get your mind off of this current situation, and it will help you feel more centered and more balanced overall. So yeah, just know that the situation, it's not going to be forever. It's going to be temporary, and it's here being placed in your pathway so that it can lead you to where you need to be, okay? So yes, you guys, at the end of the day, that is what I'm seeing for you. I hope that you have enjoyed this reading, and if you did, then please make sure to give me a really big like and to subscribe to my channel, because I post new videos every Monday and every Friday, and I would love to have you stop by this side of TerraTube again sometime, okay? So I love you all so much, and I hope that you have a beautiful rest of your day, friends. Mwah. Bye, guys. Hello, my Scorpio friends. My name is Cameron, and I am going to be your fabulous tarot reader today. So, guys, I am going to go ahead and let you know right now that I am going to be shuffling your tarot cards and your oracle cards all at once today. So, if you are someone who likes to skip past this part and get straight to your reading, then definitely make sure to look at the timestamps below where you can do that. And then if you want to just hang out with me, if you want to spend time with me as I shuffle these cards out, then you are more than welcome to do that as well. Now let's go ahead and get some messages, please, for my Scorpio friends. What's going to be happening to them in the week ahead? Ooh, guys, we have some good cards coming through. Some really beautiful cards. Okay, let's see what else wants to come through here. For my Scorpio friends, what's going to be happening for them within the week ahead? What can they expect to happen here within the week ahead? Okay, for my Scorpio friends, what's going to be happening for them in the week ahead, Spirit? What's going to be happening for them in the week ahead? Okay, we're going to take that card. Within the week ahead, Spirit, what's going to be happening for my Scorpio friends in their week ahead? Can we get a card, please? Okay. Let's get another card. Ooh, that's 2 cards. We're going to put that back in the deck because we just want 1. For my Scorpio friends, what's going to be happening for them in their week ahead? And then let's get 1 more card. Let's get an advice card for my Scorpio friends. What's going to be happening to them? We have 2 cards waiting to come through, but they're kind of stuck together. So I'm just going to take the card that's right here. And I'm going to... guys, all these cards are falling. Bear with me. I'm just going to put this down right here. So I'm just going to take this card right here and put the other one back in the deck. Okay? Oh my goodness, you guys. I'm so chaotic right now. Now let's set these cards out, okay? Alrighty, let's take these cards out and just lay them out like so. Now, first of all, you guys, for the back of the deck energy, we have the 10 of Wands coming through. We also have the 8 of Swords, the Knight of Wands, and we also have the Queen of Wands coming through. We also have Sleep coming through, Attraction, and it says, you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Worth waiting for is coming through for your advice card, and it says your patience will be rewarded. New bonds is coming through, and it says healthy relationships are forthcoming in my near future. When I least expect it, I will welcome new flourishing people into my life. I manifest positive meetings, conversations, and introductions, and relinquish this control to the universe. And then last but not least, for the energy that you're going to be stepping into, we have Lover coming through, and it says great passion and devotion, unbridled appreciation of someone or something. Okay, you guys, so first of all, I'm so excited for you. I honestly think, Scorpio, that there's a big chance that you could be meeting somebody new in regards to your love life. So if you are a single Pringle right now, I definitely see a knight in shining armor, a prince charming, a princess charming coming through into your life within the week ahead here. Now, for others of you, because this is a very general reading, this could just be talking about how you might be meeting a new freaking bestie, okay, which is so awesome to see. And if you are already in a relationship right now, if you're in a relationship with someone, if you already have a princess charming or a prince charming, then again, this could be talking about how you could be meeting a new bestie, okay? So definitely just take it as it resonates, okay? This could even be talking about how if you're already in a relationship with someone, then you could be having a new reigniting of passion. Maybe things have started to feel a bit old with them, which happens when you're in a long-term relationship. Things do start to feel boring every once in a while, but maybe something is going to be happening and you guys are just going to be feeling as though y'all are having a new start within this connection. Okay, whatever the case may be, I think that at the end of the day, for this week ahead, you are going to have a good one. But at the end of the day, I think that Spirit is asking you to follow your heart and allow yourself to open yourself up to this new beginning within your relationships, within your social sphere. Allow yourself to open yourself up to these new people who are coming into your life here. Because I do think that there is this energy here, especially with the 8 of Swords, where you do feel a bit nervous about meeting new people. I think that there is this uncertainty that comes through with meeting new people, where you might be afraid of giving people power over you. You might be afraid of meeting new people because maybe you feel as though any new person could end up being someone that might end up hurting you or betraying you. There's this energy here where you don't have control over what people do to you, over what people say to you. And maybe you have been hurt in the past. Maybe you've been betrayed by someone before, and that causes you to be a bit more pessimistic. Maybe before you think about how... I feel like you're someone who, before you think about the good things in life that are waiting for you, you think about the bad things in life that are waiting for you. Before thinking about the best things that could arise from a situation, you think of the worst things. So maybe whenever you meet this new person here, whether it be a new bestie, a new work buddy, a new love interest, instead of seeing them as someone who you can spend a huge part of your life with, instead of seeing them as someone who you can have so much fun with, you just see them as someone who could potentially hurt you and break your heart, right? And so at the end of the day, it's so interesting that we have attraction coming through, because it says you attract love by enjoying this moment fully. So Spirit is asking you to really follow your heart. Allow yourself to open yourself up to meeting new people. Allow yourself to get into this lover type of energy where you are more trusting and you are more open. And I think as you do these things, that is going to cause you to get closer to just forming these new connections. It's going to allow you to open new doors and to meet new people. And I think that these new people who you're going to be meeting, these people are going to just make you so happy and bring so much more joy into your life thus far. And at the end of the day, as you start to feel stressed, as you start to feel nervous, Spirit is saying to make sure that you get all your Z's in, make sure that you sleep. And I think that as you take naps, as you get the right amount of sleep, that will help you to not feel as though you are so anxiety ridden. It may cause you to have a more positive perspective on life, because guys, we all know whenever we're sleepy, we're grumpy, and whenever we're grumpy, we're more than likely to close ourselves off to new people and to talking to others and things like that. We just want to like be on our own and be like a negative Nelly, right? And talk about how we didn't get enough sleep. At the end of the day, Spirit wants you to know that your patience is being rewarded here. I think that it has been a long time since you have met someone. If you're single, it's been a long time since you've met a new romantic love interest. If you are in a relationship, it's probably been a long time maybe since you've made a new bestie. So yeah, I think that at the end of the day, you're going to be meeting someone new here, and this person was a long time coming, but it's going to be someone who is going to make you so happy. And I do want to clarify here, you could be completely single, and I think that if you're single here, you could be meeting someone new in love, or you could be meeting just a new bestie as well, okay? So I'm just trying to clarify that. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing for you for the week ahead. I see you meeting someone new. I see you creating this new connection and having a new sense of excitement, a new sense of love being reignited here. And I just see you having a really good week. And I'm so excited for you. So yeah, my Scorpio friends, that is the message that is coming through for you today. I hope that you have enjoyed this reading, and if you did, then please make sure to give me a really big like and to subscribe to my channel, because I post new videos every Monday and every Friday, and I would love to have you stop by this side of TerraTube again sometime. Okay, so I love you all so much, and I hope that you have a lovely rest of your day, friends. Mwah. Bye, guys. Hello, my Pisces friends. My name is Cameron, and I am going to be your tarot reader today. So, guys, I do want to let y'all know that I'm going to be shuffling out your tarot and your oracle cards all at once today. So, if you are someone who likes to skip past this shuffling bit and get straight to your reading, then definitely take a look at the timestamps below, because I will have it to where you can do just that. Now, if you are someone who wants to hang out with me and just watch as the magic unfolds as I shuffle out these cards for you, my Pisces friends, and you are more than welcome to do that as well. So let's go ahead and see what wants to come through for my Pisces friends spirit. Excuse me. What's going to be happening for my Pisces friends within their week ahead of July 1st to July 7th? So we have two cards that were stuck together here. I'm just going to take the one that was looking at me, put the other card back in the deck like so. Now let's take a look at your oracle cards, okay? So Spirit, can we get a card to represent the energy that my Pisces friends are going to be stepping into for their week ahead? Let's just get an extra card here for some extra clarity. Can we get an extra card here for some extra clarity? Okay. Can we get a card to represent my Pisces love life and the week ahead, Spirit? My Pisces love life. Beautiful. Can we get an affirmation card for my Pisces friends as well? Can we have an affirmation card? Let's see what wants to come through here. One affirmation card. You know what? That was 3 cards. We're going to put that back. We just want 1 card here. Can we get 1 affirmation card? Beautiful. Can we get an advice card here, Spirit? An advice card here for my Pisces friends. Okay. So let's go ahead and put these cards out. Let's lay them out. Okay. Alrighty, you guys. So this is so interesting. Oh, guys, this got caught to my shirt. That was interesting how that got caught there, huh? But anyways, let's talk about these cards. So we have the Hanged Man coming through, which I love because that actually does talk about Pisces energy, which that's so cool. So that's just like further confirmation that you're in the right reading today. But talking about these other cards, we have the Knight of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles coming through. We also have Memories, Family Culture for your advice card, and it says learn more about your family's stories and history. We have Yes and No coming through, and it says I'm always allowed to say the word no, even to people that I love. To say yes at all times may lead to exhaustion and mental fatigue. I can help others, but I must allow myself to also help myself preserve my own energy. We have Trust coming through, and it says this situation is calling for you to have faith. And then we also have Prince making an appearance, and this is talking about the energy you're stepping into, and it says romantic charm and potential for power. Okay, you guys, so this is very, very, very interesting. So I definitely think for a lot of you guys within this week ahead, you are going to be having to make some type of choice here. That is what I'm seeing with the Yes and No card coming through. And whatever this choice is that you have to make, it's going to be calling you to have faith, okay? It's going to be calling you to have trust in yourself and in this situation and in this choice you have to make. Now, I think for a lot of you guys, this choice that you have to make could definitely be something to do with your work or school life here. So maybe you have to make some type of choice as to whether or not you want to keep on doing one certain major within your school life here. Maybe you're deciding whether or not you want to take some time off of school. For others of you, this could be talking about you deciding whether or not you want to take a new job offer or something like that. But I do think you're going to have some type of choice to make, and it will have to do with your work or your school life here. Now, for others of you, because this is a very broad and general reading, this could also be talking about maybe a choice you have to make in your family life here, because we do have family culture coming through. Maybe you have to decide whether or not it's time for you to move out of your your home. Maybe you still live with your family, right? And you're trying to decide whether or not it's time for you to move out, okay? Maybe you're going to be deciding whether or not you want to reach out to a family member. Maybe it's been some time since you've talked to someone and you're deciding whether or not you want to reach out with them again. Now, that is a big thing that I think is going to be happening within your week ahead. You have a choice to make here. And at the end of the day, it's up to you to have faith and trust within yourself. I think you know what the right answer is here. You know what the right answer is within yourself. And you just have to allow yourself to open yourself up to said truth, okay? And allow yourself to be authentic. Allow yourself to be honest and to speak your truth as well. Now, there's also this energy here of really feeling kind of frayed at the edges. I think for others of you, I see you maybe trying to do too much within your friendships here, within your family relationships. I think that you are someone who always says yes to anyone who seeks your help, to anyone who needs your guidance or needs you to just help them with something. I see you always saying yes, always putting yourself out there and doing the most. And it's interesting because it says for your affirmation card that I am always allowed to say the word no, even to people that I love. To say yes at all times may lead to exhaustion and mental fatigue. So I think that at the end of the day, you might be feeling just so tired within the week ahead, and you could be feeling tired because of the fact that you are always trying to put yourself out there, always trying to help people, but sometimes the best thing that you can do is to help yourself. And so at the end of the day, Spirit is asking you to give yourself a break within this week ahead. Give yourself a time out where you take a break, maybe take a nap, or just do something that makes you happy. Maybe go out and buy yourself some flowers, right? Just treat yourself nice. Take yourself out to a dinner, or maybe take yourself out to go get your nails done or something like that. Give yourself some self-love within this week ahead. And I think as you love on yourself, that's really going to cause you to feel just more lighthearted. It's going to cause you to feel more excited about life, and it's going to cause you to feel more re-energized, okay? Now, I do think that at the end of the day, I am going to go ahead and just read what the book has to say about this family culture card, because that is coming through for your advice card as well. So let's see what wants to come through here. Give me a second as I find it in here. Okay, here we are. So it says, your family's history affects you in many ways. This card asks you to learn about the stories of your family's past. Find out which countries your parents and their relatives came from. How did they travel to their current location? What languages have been spoken? What jobs have your family members held? The answers to these questions and more will help you understand yourself better. You can also feel good about your heritage as you learn more about it, and learning about your family will help you feel closer to them. So yeah, definitely spend some time within this week ahead learning more about your family and about your culture here. I find that to be so interesting because we have memories coming through. So yeah, just give yourself time to look into your own family ancestry. I think that for whatever reason, that is something that Spirit wants you to do, and I think that that is something that will really make you feel happier and feel just more positive within the week ahead. So yes, you guys, that is what I'm seeing for you today. I hope that you have enjoyed this reading, and if you did, then please make sure to give me a really big like and to subscribe to my channel, because I post new videos every Monday and every Fridays, and I would love to have you stop by this side of TarotTube again sometime, okay? So I love you all so much, and I hope that you have a beautiful rest of your day, friends. Mwah. Bye, guys. Hello, my Cancerian friends. My name is Cameron, and I am going to be your tarot reader today. So guys, we are going to be shuffling your tarot and oracle cards all at once today. So if you want to skip through this part and get straight to your reading, then definitely take a look at the description box below, because I will have timestamps where you can do just that. Now, if you want to go ahead and hang out with yours truly and watch me as I shuffle out these cards, then you are more than welcome to do that as well. But let's go ahead ahead and find out what's going to be happening for you with this week ahead. So Spirit, for my Cancerian friends, may we get some messages, please? What can they expect to be happening in their fabulous week ahead? Let's get some messages here. Spirit, can we get some messages, please? Can we get a card to represent what energy they're going to be stepping into for the week ahead? Let's see, I think I want to take that card. Okay. Now let's get a card to just give us some further clarity for my friends, my Cancerian friends. In their week ahead. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I'm going to take this card that was landing on my shoulder here. Now there were two cards that also fell that were just kind of stuck together. I'm just going to place that back in the deck. And let's go ahead and see what's going to be happening for your love life in this week ahead. Spirit, for my Cancerian friends, for their love life here, what's going to be happening for their week ahead in their love life. Let's take that card. Then let's get an affirmation card for your week ahead. Beautiful. Look at that. Two cards are kind of stuck together here. I'm just going to take the one that was looking at me, put the other one back in the deck. And then last, but especially not least, let's take a look at your advice card for this week ahead. Can we get an advice card for my Cancerian folks? Thank you. I'm just going to take the first card that fell out. The second card, I'm putting it back in the deck. Okay. So let's get these all settled about, shall we? Okay. Alrighty, you guys. So taking a look at your cards, first of all, for the back of the deck energy, we do have the Ace of Wands coming through, which is such a lovely card, if I do say so myself. We also have the King of Pentacles coming through, which does talk about earth energy. So there could be someone who is an earth sign that is going to be playing a big role within your life in the week ahead. So I'm talking about the signs Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. This person could also be someone who is older. They may be older than you because we are getting the King of Pentacles. So this person could be in their late 20s, 30s, 40s, so on, so forth. Okay. And I do see this person, if this is representing a person, being someone who is already very established within their life already. I see them being someone who is quite successful with their job, and they're probably quite financially stable as well. Now, we also have the Four of Swords coming through here. We have listen to your true feelings for your advice card, and it says don't let others talk you into doing something that you know is wrong. So listen to your true feelings. We have soothe coming through with aloe vera. For your advice card, we have ambitions. And it says, in a world where possibilities are endless, I can do anything I set my mind to. Power and ambition courses through my veins. When I intentionally reach towards my dreams will meet me with open arms. We have child wounded coming through to represent your energy that you're going to be stepping into for the week ahead. And it says, awakens compassion and desire to serve other wounded children, opens the learning path of forgiveness. There's also shadow attributes down here as well. And it says, blames all dysfunctional relationships on childhood wounds, resists moving on through forgiveness. And then last but not least, we have honeymoon coming through. Okay, guys, so with ambitious ambitious, it is ambitious, with this card coming through and also seeing the Ace of Wands, I'm getting this idea here that within the week ahead, you're going to be having your eye on some type of goal here. This goal, I feel like, is representing a dream of yours that you want. So there may have been something that you have been wanting to do for a very long time. Maybe your heart has been calling you to try to go for a new promotion, or maybe your heart has been wanting you to try to go after a new job entirely. Maybe this job is one that is so big that it's very hard to actually receive that type of job, if that makes any sense. Okay, so maybe you are someone who wants to become a singer or something like that, and obviously it's hard to become a singer. It's hard to accomplish that type of goal because everyone wants to do it, and it's just very difficult. I just feel like at the end of the day, you're going to be having some type of calling being placed on your heart, and it could be a calling that you've had your whole life, but I think that at the end of the day, within this week ahead, you are really going to be feeling called to go after that dream, to go after that goal of yours. And I think that this goal is very big and very bright. And I feel like this is a type of goal that not a lot of people would be brave enough to go after because of the fact that it is such a big dream. And most people are always too afraid to go after big dreams. They would rather shoot for the smaller ones because they know that that is something that could be attainable. They know that that is the easier route. But I think that within this week ahead, you are being called to take the less than easier route. You're being called to go down the harder route because that dream of yours is something that would truly make you happy and truly make you feel like you're just glowing and shining with joy. Okay? But I think that as you go after this goal, because I do see you trying to get into this energy, try to get into this mode where you are just this boss babe going after said goal. But as you do this, I see people coming into your life, and maybe it's going to be this King of Pentacles person. I see someone coming into your life and telling you that you need to stop doing this, that you need to try to go after a goal that's more reasonable. They're going to be telling you that you're being unreasonable going after this dream of yours. They're going to tell you that you'll never be able to make it, that you need to just do something more logical, right? You need to do something more traditional. Do something that you know you can accomplish, okay? And so at the end of the day, I feel like Spirit is telling you that you need to listen to your own true feelings, listen to your heart, and let your heart guide you to where you are wanting to go. And I think that if you allow yourself to do this, that you will truly be so happy because you will really be following your authentic life and your authentic calling that is placed upon your heart. And if you do this, then you will have no regrets. I think that the biggest thing that could come out of this, if you decide to listen to this person, would be to have those regrets and have the sadness that comes of thinking what could have been, what could have happened if you were bold enough and brave enough to not listen to these people who try to keep you down and keep you small and put you in a box of what you should do. And maybe think about what would have happened if you would have gone after this dream. Would you have accomplished it? Would you have been able to grow into this person who you always imagined yourself to be? I'm also seeing for some of you guys that there is something to do with your past here. I think that maybe you had a person in your life, maybe someone you're really close to, a parent, a very close family friend, someone who really wounded you in the past. That's what I'm seeing here with the child wounded. And they made you feel small. They made you feel insecure. And I think that as you go after these goals, as you try to go after your dreams, you're going to be thinking of that past and thinking of how they made you feel. And that may be something else that causes you to kind of doubt yourself and causes you to kind of stop in your tracks as you try to get closer and closer to your dream of yours. And Spirit is asking you to disregard that past, because you are no longer that person in the past. You are no longer that person who was wounded in the past. And at the end of the day, the past is what made you the amazing individual that you are. You had to go through those harder times so that you can become so strong and so powerful. Those are the moments that built you into the person that you are now. Now, don't allow that past to get in the way of you and your goal. Instead, allow it to cause you to rise from the ashes and feel even more powerful, knowing everything that you have had to go through to become the person who you are today. So, yeah, you guys, as you start to feel a little bit more negative, as you start to feel a bit pessimistic within this week ahead, really replace those negative doubts with positive affirmations and just listen to your true feelings. And as your heart tells you this is where you are meant to go, I think that confirmation of where you are needed to go is going to soothe these wounds from the past and soothe these doubts that you may be having currently within your future here. Now, at the end of the day, if you are in a relationship right now, if you are dating someone with the honeymoon card coming through for the week ahead, I do see you having fun with this person. I see you enjoying your time with them and just being happy in this type of relationship or even marital bliss. So, yeah, you guys, at the end of the day, that is what I'm seeing for you. I hope that you have enjoyed this reading, my Cancerian folks, and if you did, then please make sure to give me a really big like and to subscribe to my channel because I post new videos every Monday and every Friday, and I would love to have you stop by this side of TerraTube again sometime, okay? So I love you all so much, and I hope that you have a beautiful rest of your day, friends. Mwah. Bye, guys. Hello, my Leo friends. My name is Cameron, and I am going to be your tarot reader today. So, guys, we are going to go ahead and just start shuffling your tarot and your oracle cards out all at once. So, if you are someone who wants to skip through this and just get straight to your reading, then I will have the timestamps listed down below where you can do just that. Now, if you want to go ahead and just hang out with me and watch me as I shuffle out these cards, then you are more than welcome to do that as well. But let's go ahead and see what is in store for you for your week ahead. So for my Leo folks, Spirit, can I get some messages, please? What's going to be happening for my Leo folks in the week ahead? Alrighty. And then this deck, my Leo friends, is going to be representing the energy that you're going to be stepping into for the week ahead. So, Spirit, can we get a card, please? Hey guys, I'm sorry, my camera had stopped recording, but let's go ahead and continue with this reading. So, for my Leo folks, what can they expect for their week ahead, Spirit? And can we get some messages, please, for my Leo folks? What's going to be happening in their love life? Alrighty, and then let's get an affirmation card. Let's get an affirmation card for my Leo folks for their week ahead. Sorry guys, a couple cards were trying to come through and we just want one. So let's see. No, that's two cards again. Let's see what wants to come through. Oh my goodness. Spirit, can we get a message, please? An affirmation card. There we go. Okay, now last but not least, let's get an advice card. There we go. Okay, so let's lay these cards out and just get them ready for your viewing pleasure. Okay, so what's going to be happening for my Leo friends in their week ahead? Let's see. Ooh, you guys, we have some lovely energy and some lovely messages coming through. So first of all, for the back of the deck energy, we have the Ace of Swords making an appearance. Ooh, the Ace of Swords, that talks about new ideas and new communication. And so I definitely think within this week ahead, you are going to be feeling inspired. You might be feeling very curious. You might be wanting to try out new things, maybe learn something new, try out a new hobby, or maybe even again talk to new people. So yeah, I definitely think this week ahead, my Leo friends, is going to be a very fun and fabulous one for you. It's going to be one of new experiences as you try out new things and again just have this new idea and new communication with people. So let's talk about these other cards. We have Fortify coming through. We also have It is safe for you to love, and it says open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. For the energy that you're going to be stepping into, we have the Knight card, and it says loyalty, romance, and chivalry, a love of honor. Okay. For your affirmation card, we have boundless joy, and it says happiness is a wonderful state, but unpleasant emotions are a beautiful scenic path to greater joy soon to come. These ebbs and flows allow me to appreciate the good times. I will remember my joy is abundant and never ending. Beautiful. And then we have creative coming through for your advice card, and it says draw, paint, think, and act in creative ways. And then for your other two tarot cards, last but not least, we have the Three of Wands and we have the Page of Cups. Okay, guys, so first of all, for the Three of Wands, when this comes through, this talks about having a certain thing that you want. It talks about kind of planning for something, but you're no longer in that planning mode. It talks about creating that plan and then having action for said plan, going after those plans and making it become a reality. So I think that within these past weeks or months, you have been planning for something. You've been really deciding what it is that you want for yourself. You've been deciding what it is that you want to go after here. And I think within this week ahead, you are really going to be trying to put those plans into action. You're going to be stepping into this action mode and trying to go after your dreams or goals or whatever it is that you've been planning towards. You're going after it, okay? But what is interesting here is that we have this card saying how unpleasant emotions are a beautiful scenic path to greater joy soon to come. So I'm getting this idea that as you start to go after these dreams or goals of you with this goals of yours within this week ahead, I see you maybe facing some bumps amongst the road. You might be just going through some rougher patches. I don't know what's going to be happening, but you might be getting like a wrench thrown in your plans here. And Spirit is trying to tell you to not let that get to you, okay? Don't let it get to you. Just know that whenever you try to go down this path, this new beginning, as you try to get closer and closer to your goals, there are going to be bumps in the road. That is just part of being human. That is part of living this life. We have good days, we have bad days. And I think within this week ahead, you may be having a bad day. You may be having a day where you just feel like everything is going wrong, where you feel like there are so many things coming between you and that objective that you're trying to go after here. But at the end of the day, I think Spirit is saying that whenever you go through these darker moments, don't allow yourself to get overwhelmed with pessimism. Instead, allow yourself to fortify yourself. Fortify yourself and know that this is just part of the pathway to success. You will have a wrench thrown in your way, in your road every now and then, but it's how you maneuver out of that rough patch that truly defines who you are and defines whether or not you are going to be successful. If you allow this wrench in your path to get you down and to cause you to just give up, then you're never going to get closer and closer to your dreams. You're never going to accomplish those goals of yours that you want to set out to accomplish here. So allow yourself to let it go. Let that anger, that anxiety, that unpleasant emotion flow out. And I think Spirit is saying one thing that may help you as you go down this path, as you go through these unpleasant emotions, one thing that will help you get through that and feel better overall is to be creative. It's so interesting because we have the Page of Cups coming through, and you can see this girl standing with a paintbrush and a easel there. She's about to paint something, and it literally says right here on creative, it says draw, paint, think, and act in creative ways. So yeah, maybe something that Spirit is asking you to do that may help you within this week ahead to let off some steam is to paint something. Maybe it might be for you to do some creative writing, or maybe go and dance. Just do something creative that will help you let off that steam. And I really think that that will help you get into a better perspective overall and feel more positive. And just know, again, I love that we have this Knight card coming through, because a Knight is someone who has a mission. They have an objective. And this is someone who, as a Knight, they are going to go through harder moments. They're not always going to have these smooth pathways ahead of them. But at the end of the day, these Knights have loyalty. They have a sense of honor. This is someone who will not give up after they have been given a mission, right? And so Spirit is asking you to step into that energy. Step into that Knight energy. Be loyal to this pathway and honor yourself and this path, okay? Know that you're not always going to have it easy, but at the end of the day, you're not going to give up. And so long as you don't give up, you're going to accomplish these goals of yours. And we also have it is safe for you to love. And so it says open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So yeah, just be open to your loved ones within this week ahead. If you are in a relationship with someone, open yourself up to them. Allow yourself to communicate with them and to be honest with them. For some of you guys, you may have had some disappointments in love happen in the past, and maybe it has caused you to kind of keep your emotions in. Maybe it has caused you to close yourself off to love. And so if you find that happening to you within this relationship, if you find yourself closing yourself off, try to renegate that by just being honest with your partner here. Because at the end of the day, with the Ace of Swords, that talks about new communication. So definitely try to talk to them, speak out to them, and tell them how you're feeling. And if you find that it's hard for you to voice these words, then maybe try to create a painting, or try to do some type of creative writing. Maybe write a poem. That might be a way that is easier for you to show them how you're feeling, rather than to expressly say it out loud. Does that make sense? So yeah, you guys, if you are not in a relationship, if you're single, then just know that it's safe for you to love. Just know that it's okay to put yourself out there. There might be someone trying to ask you out on a date, or maybe there's someone you've always had your eye on who you want to maybe pursue, but you could be having this energy coming through that is blocking you, this negative energy that is blocking you from going after this person, because you are afraid of what would happen after you open yourself up to them. But don't allow that fear to stand in the way between you and this new beginning with these people here. Allow yourself to be honest. And as you open yourself up to this new beginning, then you will experience new love and new chances at happiness. So yeah, you guys, at the end of the day, that is what I'm seeing for you, my Leo friends. I hope that you have enjoyed this reading, and if you did, then please make sure to give me a really big like and to subscribe to my channel, because I post new videos every Monday and every Friday, and I would love to have you stop by this side of TarotTube again sometime, okay? So I love y'all all so much, and I hope that you have a beautiful rest of your day, friends. Mwah. Bye. Hello, my Aries friends. My name is Cameron, and I am going to be your tarot reader today. So guys, I do want to go ahead and let y'all know that I am going to be shuffling out your tarot and oracle cards all at once today. So if you are someone who likes to skip through all that and get straight to your reading, then definitely take a look at the timestamps below, because I will have where you can do just that. Now, if you are someone who wants to stay and watch as the magic unfolds, as I shuffle out these cards, then you're more than welcome to do that. But anyways, without further ado, let's take a look at your cards, okay? So for my Aries friends, Spirit, can we get some messages, please? What can they expect for their week ahead? Okay. Now let's get an extra card here for my Aries friends for their week ahead. What can they expect to happen? So this deck here is going to represent the energy that you're going to be stepping into. This deck right here is an advice card. So can we get an advice card for my Aries friends? Okay. This is our love deck. So can we get some love messages for my Aries folks? What can they expect for the week ahead? We have a couple cards coming through. We'll take that. And then last but not least, can we have an affirmation card for my Aries friends? An affirmation card. There we go. Okay, so let's get all these cards out, shall we? Okay. Wow, you guys. These cards are really beautiful. And oh my goodness, I love your back of the deck energy. We literally have the Emperor coming through. And guess what zodiac sign the Emperor represents in the tarot? It represents Aries energy. So wow, this is just further confirmation that you are meant to be here. You're meant to be within this reading, and you're meant to watch this message as it comes through. So yeah, let's talk about this message, shall we? First of all, we have forgiveness coming through for your affirmation card. And it says, I will grant myself the same forgiveness and understanding that I extend to my loved ones. Painful thoughts that hold guilt are simply memories and acknowledgement of growth. I am not the same person that I once was, and knowing this is glorious. We have healing family issues coming through, and it says your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. We also have forgiving and learning, and it says as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. We have diversity coming through. We have martyr to represent your energy, and it says learning the transcendent nature of service to oneself or cause. And then there's a shadow attribute that says an addiction to self-pity. For your advice card, we have worth waiting for, and it says your patience will be rewarded. And then last but not least, for your tarot cards, we have the King of Swords and the Knight of Swords. Okay, you guys. So I definitely think this week ahead for you is going to be one that is extremely heavy. It's definitely going to be one where you are thinking about the past a lot. So there may obviously be some family issues that you may have had to go through in the past here that definitely weighs heavy on your shoulders in the present. Maybe you had a family member that wasn't very kind to you, or maybe your mother or father weren't ever in the picture. Maybe you had to grow up really quickly at a young age. At the end of the day, whatever it is that has happened to you, I think that it plays a big role within your life today, and it especially plays a big role in your love life as well. I think that at the end of the day, you may be more hesitant to get into new relationships because of the fact that you just had things happen in your past with your loved ones that just caused you to hesitate more when it comes to getting into new relationships, because you saw your parents maybe hurt each other, or you were hurt by your parents, and so it's almost like you're afraid of experiencing love from someone else because you're afraid of getting hurt by them. You know the power of love, and you know how heartbreaking it can be to be hurt and to be let down by someone who you hold these loving feelings for. And so at the end of the day, though, I think that you want a change. I think that with the diversity card coming through, you want to be able to stop being held down by your past. You want to be able to have this new beginning, and this new beginning comes whenever you are able to not just forgive your family members, to not just forgive them for what they did to you or for how they may have acted, but it also comes with you forgiving yourself. You may have some negative feelings for yourself. Maybe you wish that you may have handled something differently in the past, and maybe you wish that you would have done something in a different way, but at the end of the day, you can't change the past. And I really think that the past is there for a reason. I really think that we are meant to go through things so that we can become stronger, so that we can become the person who we are meant to be. And just know that at the end of the day, those things happened in the past so that you can become the strong, incredible person that you are now. And know that as you release these negative feelings for yourself, as you release these things in the past, as you let it stay in the past, you will be able to have this new beginning within your future. And it's going to be beautiful. And it's going to be worth waiting for. I think that you have amazing things in store for you, especially when it comes to love. And I do think for some of you guys, you may be having somebody who is an air sign come into your life within this week ahead who wants to date you or wants to get to know you better. And for the air signs, I am talking about Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You could have someone who's interested in dating you here. And I definitely think that this could be a really amazing relationship if you allow yourself the chance to love and be loved. And I just think that this is something that will be so amazing and so beautiful. But at the end of the day, there's also this energy here where maybe the person you should love first, before you even allow yourself to love someone else, is yourself. Because I do think that at the end of the day here, you are not having loving feelings towards yourself. You are ashamed for who you are. You are upset with the things that you did in the past, how you handled things. And at the end of the day, you're not looking at yourself with the eyes of love. And I think that for some of you guys, like I said, you could be having someone new coming into your life. You could be having this air sign person trying to date you, and that's very exciting. But at the end of the day, for some of you guys, you may just be wanting to date yourself within this week ahead. You may be wanting to open yourself up to loving your own self here. And I think that this love that you can have for yourself, it's going to be something that was worth waiting for. So you may have spent years hating yourself. You may have spent years just digging at yourself and nagging at yourself for what you did or didn't do in the past here. But I swear to God, as you forgive and learn, as you forgive yourself for what you did or didn't do in the past, as you forgive your parents, and as you start to love yourself more, it's going to be so incredible, and the feelings that you have for yourself, it's going to be worth all those years of pain, all those years of heartache, because you are going to see yourself in a new light here. And I think that that new light, it's just going to be beautiful. So yeah, I do encourage you to be patient with yourself, to be patient with this person if there is someone new coming into your life. I encourage you to try to create moments where you can be more loving towards yourself. So maybe take yourself out on a date. Go get yourself a mani or pedi. Go buy yourself something nice. Challenge yourself to look at yourself in the mirror and point out all the beautiful things that make you you. Just love yourself. Love yourself. Okay? And I think that as you love yourself and as you forgive yourself for the things you did or didn't do, it's just going to open you up to this new beautiful chapter. And I think that within this week ahead, it's going to be one of learning, and it's going to be one of forgiving, and it's going to be one of loving. And I think that for some of you guys, you may be loving a new person here, or you may be loving yourself. Whatever it is, it's going to be beautiful, and I'm excited for you. So, yeah, you guys, that's what I'm seeing for you. I hope that you have enjoyed this reading, and if you did, my Aries friends, then please make sure to give me a really big like and to subscribe to my channel, because I post new videos every Monday and every Friday, and I would love to have you stop by this side of TerraTube again sometime, okay? So I love you all so much, and I hope that you have a lovely rest of your day, friends. Mwah. Bye. Hello, my Sagittarius friends. My name is Cameron, and I am going to be your tarot reader today. So guys, I do want to let you know that I'm going to be shuffling out your tarot and oracle cards all at once today. So if you are someone who likes to skip past that and get straight to your reading, then definitely make sure to check out the timestamps below, because I will have where you can do just that. But if you want to go ahead and just stay for a while and watch me as I shuffle out these cards and just see the magic unfold, available, then you're more than welcome to do that as well. But Spirit, can we get some messages, please, for my Sagittarius folks? What can they expect for their week ahead? Guys, you have a lovely card coming through. Ooh, I'm so excited for you. Okay. Let's get some extra cards, please. Oh, wow, look at that. Okay. For our archetype card, can we get an archetype card to represent my Sagittarius friends for their week ahead? Okay. For my Sagittarius friends, can we get an advice card, please? For my Sagittarius friends, can we get an advice card? For my Sagittarius friends, can we get an advice card? Thank you. And then can we get one affirmation card? Ah! Okay, there we go. So now bear with me as I get these cards settled out. Let's see. Okay, you guys. So first of all, for the back of the deck energy, we have the Four of Swords coming through. We have happy thoughts for your advice card, and it says to feel happier right now, think about a memory or something else that makes you smile. We have worth waiting for coming through for your love card, and it says divine timing is at work in your love life. We have boundless joy, and it says happiness is a wonderful state, but unpleasant emotions are a beautiful scenic path to greater joy soon to come. These ebbs and flows allow me to appreciate the good times. I will remember my joy is abundant and never ending. We also have servant coming through for the energy you're stepping into. And it says for the light attribute, a delight in serving others with a free and loving heart. And it says for a shadow attribute, using the lack of money as an excuse not to move forward in life. We have invasive coming through. We have the Two of Cups. And last but not least, we have the Strength card. Now, I love that the Strength card is coming through because this actually represents Sagittarius energy. So I just think that this is a further confirmation that you are where you need to be. I love that. Now, I definitely am getting a very particular message here. I think for a lot of you guys, or maybe like 10, 11 of you guys that are watching this, you might be a waitress, or you might have some type of service-heavy job, some type of job that has to do with dealing with the public. And I think that you may be seeing a lot of lovers within this week ahead. You may be seeing a lot of people going out on dates together. You may be seeing a lot of like lovebirds commingling around, and there may be a lot of PDA. And I think for a lot of you guys, especially those who are single, I think that you are going to be looking at these lovebirds, and it's just going to be causing you to feel kind of bitter. I think that you're going to be looking at them and thinking, when am I going to be able to meet the match for me? When am I going to meet the one for me? For those of you who are in a relationship right now, maybe you are going to be looking at these lovebirds, these people who are just loving up on each other, and you might be feeling like you and your partner are lacking in the love department. Maybe you are feeling as though you guys are not as lovey-dovey as you used to be. Maybe you guys are out of that honeymoon stage and you're just settling into what the more monotony of a cohabitation, or the monotony that comes with being with someone for a while. And you may just be thinking like, wow, has our well dried up? Are we ever going to be like this again? Where's the passion, right? That might be what you're thinking. Now, I think that at the end of the day, if you're feeling this way in the week ahead, just know that with the worth waiting for card coming through, this is just a bump within your road to love and happiness. If you are going through a dry spell right now with a lover, know that you won't always be in this dry spell. If you are currently single right now and you're thinking like, when am I going to meet the person of my dreams? Just know you will get there, and it's going to be worth it. This wait is going to be worth it, you guys. And at the end of the day, Spirit is telling you to just have happy thoughts. Whenever you are upset, whenever you are going through these negative moments, these negative feelings, the best thing that you can do to herald new love and new happiness is by being loving, is by having happy thoughts. As you have these happy thoughts, you allow the law of attraction to take root and to work within your life. As you are more happy, then happier times will come towards you and follow. Does that make sense? And going off of that, if this message is not resonating with you, I am seeing another message that is coming through here. So you could be being asked out on a date here. Maybe you are currently in a relationship right now and your person wants to go out and just date, go out on a date, go out for a night on the town. Or maybe you're single and you have people asking you out on dates here. I think that at the end of the day, whatever it is that you're doing within your life right now, I think that you are feeling very tired and very exhausted, and I just don't think that you are in the energy right now to be able to accept these dates, to be able to go out on a night on the town with your loved one here. And this may be causing you to feel upset. This may be causing you to think like, wow, I am losing my chance at making my lover happy. I am losing my chance. I'm going on a date with this person. What if they don't want to go out with me again? What if I make them angry? I just think that at the end of the day, Spirit is telling you, you are allowed to have this time out. You shouldn't try to make yourself do something that you're not ready for, something that you're too tired for. And I think that the right person who's truly interested in you, someone who truly likes you, they will wait for you. They will see that you are worth the wait. And if they don't want to wait for you, then man, that is good for you. That really helped you say goodbye to a toad, and it got you one step closer to meeting your Prince Charming or Princess Charming, right? The right person will wait for you. So if you have someone, a lover or someone who's trying to date you, get angry at you for not wanting to give them your time and energy whenever you are on the verge of having a burnout, then they're not the one for you, and you're doing yourself a favor, babe, okay? So yeah, at the end of the day, just have happy thoughts. Have happy thoughts. Be positive. Whenever you find yourself being upset or getting in a mood, try to rework those thoughts and be more positive. Replace those negative thoughts with a happy thought, okay? And just know that at the end of the day, happiness is a wonderful state, but unpleasant emotions are a beautiful scenic path to greater joy soon to come. Know that this unhappiness that you may be feeling this coming week, it's not forever, it's temporary. And just go with the ebbs and the flows. Get some rest, babe. Give yourself time to relax, and know that in the weeks to come, you are going to have so much happiness come your way. So, yes, you guys, at the end of the day, that's what I'm seeing for you. I hope that you have enjoyed this reading, and if you did, then please make sure to give me a really big like and to subscribe to my channel, because I post new videos every Monday and every Friday, and I would love to have you stop by this side of TarotTube again sometime. Okay? Bye. Hello, my Libra friends. My name is Cameron, and I am going to be your fabulous tarot reader today. So let's go ahead and start shuffling through your cards. So I do want to let you guys know that I am going to be shuffling out your tarot and oracle cards all at once today. So if you are someone who likes to skip through that part to get straight to the reading, then definitely make sure to check out the timestamps, down below so that you can do just that. Now, if you are someone who likes to watch the magic unfold as I shuffle out these cards, then you are more than welcome to stay tuned and watch as I do just that. So let's go ahead and get into this. Spirit, can we get some messages, please, For my Libra friends, what's going to be happening in their week ahead? Okay. Interesting. What's going to be happening for my Libra friends for their week ahead? Let's get one more card there. Okay. Let's go ahead and start shuffling through your oracle cards, shall we? So this deck is going to be representing your energy in the week ahead. Okay. Let's see what else wants to come through here. For my Libra folks, for their week ahead, what's going to be happening? And then this deck right here is going to be our love deck, which we all love to see. So let's see what love messages wants to come through. Ooh, that's awesome. Oh, I'm so excited for y'all. So this is your advice deck, okay? And then last but not least, let's get one affirmation card for your week ahead. Okay. So let's just get these cards sorted out here. Let's see. Alrighty, you guys. So first of all, for your back of the deck energy, we have the Four of Wands coming through, which does give us a bit of like a social vibe here. So I definitely think within the week ahead, you are going to be maybe going to a social gathering or two. Maybe you just might be meeting up with a friend of yours and going out for drinks or something like that. I just see you having fun and hanging out with the people who are closest to you. Now, let's talk about these other cards. We have the Six of Swords coming through. We also have the King of Pentacles. So with the King of Pentacles coming through, this does talk about earth energy. So there could be a person within your life who's going to be very significant towards you within this week ahead, who is going to be an earth sign. So I am talking about the signs Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Or this could be representing your energy that you're going to be stepping into. For your advice card, we have Thankful coming through, and it says, think about the people and things you feel grateful for. For your affirmation card, we have Who Am I? I am who I want to be, and thoughts cannot label me as good or bad. What truly defines me is how I respond to these thoughts. I will greet passing thoughts with kindness and understanding. For your love card, we have New Love. And it says a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. That's awesome to see. We also have Wishes coming through with the dandelion. And last but not least, for the energy that you're going to be stepping into, we have a Martyr coming through. And there are light attributes and dark attributes here. I'm going to read the light attributes, in which it says, learning the transcendent nature of service to oneself or a cause. And then for your shadow attribute, it says an addiction to self-pity. Okay, you guys, so before we get further into this, I think I want to clarify the Six of Swords here. So Spirit, will you clarify the Six of Swords? What is this talking about for my Libra friends? For their week ahead, what's going on here? Okay. That's interesting. Yeah. Okay. So we have the Seven of Cups coming through, which honestly makes a lot of sense because the Seven of Cups talks about not really knowing exactly what it is that you want. Maybe you have a lot of things that you're aiming towards, a lot of things that are on your mind, and you're just feeling a bit indecisive here, which is so funny and so cute because, guys, as a Libra, what is one of your most defining traits? It's the fact that you guys can tend to be a bit indecisive sometimes. You're a bit airy, so you might think that you want one thing at one moment, and then at a drop of a hat, you might change your mind, right? So sometimes you guys just have a hard time making, like, big changes and sticking to those changes, okay? And so there is this energy here where I think for some of you guys, maybe even for a lot of you, there's going to be a new person coming into your life, especially in regards to love. So I think that you could definitely be having a new sexy person coming into your life that may want to date you or that seems very interested in you. And I think if that is the case, then there is this energy here where you might be feeling a bit indecisive. You don't know if this is who you really want or not, or maybe this person is going to draw your eye and draw your attention, but then you're going to be thinking, what about this person though? Or what about that person? So it's almost like you just don't know whether or not you want to follow through on it, whether or not you want to talk to this person. Maybe you're just hanging out a lot with your friends right now, and so this person might be asking you out on a date, and you might be thinking, do I want to go out on a date with them, or do I want to go out on a date with my besties? And you're going to be weighing the pros and the cons, and at one point, you might feel very certain that you want to talk to this person, that you want to hang out with them, but then your friends might be saying, yeah, let's go out for drinks instead, and you're going to be like, okay, maybe I'll go out with a drink with them instead, right? So that's definitely coming through here. This new love, if this is not talking about romance, this could be talking about friendships. So maybe you're going to be having a new friend coming into the mix that you really like. You could be meeting someone new and you're just thinking like, yeah, this person checks off all of the boxes on my friends list of what I look for friends. And you might be deciding to want to hang out with them, but then something might come up, right? Like maybe you plan to go out for drinks with them, but then I don't know, you may be deciding that instead of going out with them, you want to stay home and learn something new, or you want to go and take some tarot lessons or a painting class, and you might just decide that you want to do that out of nowhere, right? So at the end of the day, you guys are just very indecisive. You are more prone to being a bit more spontaneous than other signs, okay? And so you may at one point think that you want to do something, but then on the other hand, you might change your mind, right? And I see that being a big part within your life, within this week ahead. There's also this energy here where you might be feeling drawn to help someone within your week ahead, because we do have martyr coming through, and a martyr is someone who tries to help people even if they realize that helping someone may hurt them or may cause a roadblock for them. So for some of you guys, you may be deciding to go on a date with someone, but then your friend is going to call you out of the blue saying that they need your help, and obviously you love your friends and you'll do anything for them. And so even if that means not getting to talk to this person, or it means that they might think that you're blowing them off when you call them and tell them you can't make it, you're going to do that anyways because you help your friends and you put their needs before your own. So that's definitely something that is also coming through here. I definitely think whoever this new person is that could be coming into your life within the week ahead, I think that they are going to be an earth sign here. They're either going to be the earth sign here, this new person who's catching your eye, or if you have someone calling you who's needing your help or something like that, that person could be an earth sign, okay? At the end of the day, I think that Spirit is just asking you within this week ahead to love yourself. To love yourself no matter what. Be thankful of the things that you have within this week ahead. Be thankful of your friends, your family members. Be thankful of the air that you breathe here. What's interesting is that with the Martyr card coming through, there is this card. Oh, the dark side of this card is the fact that it says an addiction to self-pity, okay? And so you might be feeling prone to having some negative thoughts. Maybe you're going to be pitying yourself and pitying the fact that you can't go and hang out with this person because you have to do this. Maybe you're just going to be, I don't know, just feeling a bit down about that. And at the end of the day, Spirit wants you to remember this affirmation card. It says, who am I? I am who I want to be, and thoughts cannot label me as good or bad. What truly defines me is how I respond to these thoughts. I will greet passing thoughts with kindness and understanding. So yeah, you may have some bad thoughts within the week ahead, but whenever you have these thoughts, you're going to greet it with compassion, you're going to greet it with kindness, and you're going to understand that these thoughts are not forever, they are temporary. Everyone has bad moments, everyone has bad days, everyone experiences negative thoughts, and you're going to encounter each of these thoughts knowing that they are just temporary and that they are just passing, and you're going to look at yourself in the mirror and see yourself as the amazing person that you are, and you're going to be thankful for everything that you have in this life. And I just think that by the end of the week, you are really going to be feeling very, very happy and very fulfilled with everything that you have. The Nine of Pentacles talks about really lavishing in your success, just being proud of who you are and proud of everything that you have achieved. And so I do see you being happy by the end of this week and just feeling very blessed for the things that you have within this life. And before I end this reading, I do want to say here, if you are currently in a relationship right now, it could be, again, that you could be having a new friend coming into your life, someone who wants to hang out with you. Or this could be talking about how maybe your lover, the person who you've been dating for a long time, who you've been in a serious relationship with, maybe they're going to be asking you to go out with them on a night on the town, a romantic night on the town, so you guys can reignite your relationship, the passion between you guys. And this may be something that you're very excited about doing, but then again, you might be getting some type of call here. Someone might be asking you for your help, and you may have to say, hey, I'm sorry, I can't do this. Or again, you might end up just spontaneously getting the urge to learn a new skill or to do something different, and you may have to end up, talking to your person and saying, hey, instead of going out on a night on the town, do you want to just stay in, or you want to just reschedule this so I could go learn how to paint or something? So yeah, I definitely see that maybe pertaining for you. Okay, so just take it as it resonates. But yeah, you guys, at the end of the day, that's what I'm seeing for you for your week ahead. I hope that you have enjoyed this reading, and if you did, then please make sure to give me a really big like and to subscribe to my channel, because I post new videos every Monday and every Friday, and I would love to have you stop by this side of TerraTube again sometime. Okay, so I love you all so much, and I hope that you have a beautiful rest of your day, friends. Mwah. Bye. Hello, my Aquarius friends. My name is Cameron, and I am going to be your fabulous tarot reader today. So guys, we are going to go ahead and start shuffling through your cards. I do want to let you know I'm going to pull out your tarot and oracle cards all at once. So if you are someone who likes to skip through this shuffling bit and get straight to your reading, then you are more than welcome to do that. I have timestamps listed down in the description box below where you can click past this. Now, if you are someone who wants to go ahead and just stay tuned and sit here and watch the magic unfold as I shuffle out these cards, and you are also more than welcome to do that. Sit down, relax, take a drink of something, okay? Refresh yourself. But anyways, let's go ahead and get some messages for you guys. So for my Aquarius folks, Spirit, what's going to happen for their week ahead? Ooh, that's a good card. Oh, I'm excited for y'all. Okay, let's see what else wants to come through here. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. That's very interesting. Okay. Let's see what else wants to come through here. Can we get a card to represent the energy that my Aquarius friends are going to be stepping into for their week ahead? Can we get a card to represent their energy here? Their energy for my Aquarius folks. I think I'm going to take that card. And then we're going to pull an extra clarifier card from this oracle deck. So for my Aquarius folks, Spirit, can we get a card here? Okay. This is our love deck, which we all know and love, right? We all love our love messages. So for our Aquarius friends and their week ahead, we get a love card, okay? And then this is our advice deck. Oh, wow, look at that. That came out very quick. And then last but not least, let's get one affirmation card for my Aquarius friends. What affirmation card do they need? Okay, so let's get all these cards sorted out, shall we? Alrighty. Okay, you guys. So, what's interesting to me is that the Six of Wands card, when this came through, it was actually in reverse. And usually I don't accept reversals. I am just not about that. I like upright. I like taking cards upright. But I really feel called to listen to what Spirit is trying to tell me here. I feel called to taking this in reverse. And for me, I feel like when this card is in reverse, this talks about feeling as though you may have messed up or made some type of mistake. And I definitely think whatever this mistake is something that was very much so in the public eye. Because what's interesting about this is that when this is upright, this talks about having some type of grand achievement. This talks about celebrating something awesome that you did and just having people around you celebrating with you and cheering you on and being proud of your achievements. Now with this in reverse, I think that this is talking about how, again, within this week ahead, you could be making some type of big mistake. You could be failing at something, having some type of failure. And I think that a lot of people are going to be seeing this, and instead of, obviously cheering you on, I think they're going to be taking pity on you. They're going to be saying like, oh, that really sucks. I can't believe that happened. And I definitely think that this is going to be getting on your nerves. I think that within this week ahead, you are just going to really go through some type of blow here. And I think that you are just going to be feeling upset. You're going to be feeling upset about having something not go your way, and then having all these other people coming up to you and saying like, oh, this sucks, and I'm sorry that you're going through this. I just don't think that you like it whenever people take pity on you. That's not something that makes you feel good. You hate that. And so I definitely, again, just see you being knocked down a bit within this week ahead. But just because you get knocked down, that doesn't mean you're going to stay down. And what's very positive about this reading is that I do see you getting back up, brushing off the dirt, and I see you seizing the day and going after the things that you want and not taking no for an answer. So just because you failed, I think that you're going to be looking at this failure as something that's only temporary, and you're going to be excited to turn that failure into a success, okay? So let's talk about these other cards. So for your affirmation card, we have gratitude coming through, and it says, all humans suffer, and I find this idea revolutionary and freeing because the people who I envy, admire, and idolize suffer just as I do. So I choose overwhelming gratitude for my life, for I am all that I need. So again, I think within this week ahead, you are going to choose to shift your focus. Instead of thinking about the fact that you failed and the fact that, this sucks, instead of thinking about just wanting to be your own pity captain, instead of thinking about wallowing in self-pity, you're going to shift your focus and think about how everyone goes through bad days. All the people who you look up to yourself, they have gone through hard moments too. Everyone on the path of success faces failures. And so you are going to be really humbling yourself by thinking about how other people go through these moments just like you do. And I think that this is really going to be just helping you a lot as you deal with the with these circumstances that you're going to be dealing with within the week ahead. And at the end of the day, you're just going to be feeling grateful. You're going to be feeling grateful for this struggle because you realize that being on the struggle bus is not a bad thing to be on. Even though it sucks to be on said bus, that struggle, is something that turns you into a stronger person. It's going to turn you into someone who can face anything, right? After facing this failure, you're going to become that much stronger to get back up and seize everything it is that you want, all the success that you want. So you're going to be grateful for this pain and for this struggle, okay? Because you realize that this is turning you into the person that you want to be. Okay, we have chemistry coming through, and it says that there's a strong magnetic attraction here. So this is talking about your love life. So there could be someone who you might be flirting with within the week ahead. So that's a bit of a light here, light at the end of the tunnel. There could be someone who you're going to be talking to playfully, maybe bantering with, so that's fun. This could be talking about a person who you're currently in a relationship with. If you're single, you could be having someone new just bantering with you and maybe even just cheering you up a bit. And yeah, that's always fun. That's fun to see. I love that. We have expansion coming through, and again, I think you're going to be expanding your mind and expanding the way that you view this situation, and it's going to cause you to view this from a negative perspective to a more positive perspective. We have Judge coming through, and this is talking about the energy that you are going to be stepping into for the week ahead, and this makes me think about balance. This makes me think about the fact that you're going to be realizing life is all about balance. You can't have the good without the bad. And so you're going to be realizing that right now you're going to be going through maybe a little bit of a bad week, a little bit of a rough week, but you're going to be realizing that this bad week, this rough week is going to be something that's going to get you one step closer to having an amazing week, right? You know that everyone has good days, everyone has bad days. So having that thought within you, it's really going to help you within this week ahead, knowing that this is just temporary, knowing that this is just a bump along your road to success. For the advice card, we have Wish Upon a Star, and it says make a wish and expect the very best. So yeah, I think your advice here is to not just remain grateful for everything that you're going through, knowing that other people have gone through the same thing as you and allowing that to bolster your spirits here. I think that Spirit is also asking you to have that light at the end of the tunnel kind of perspective, and to realize that the wish that you want to come true is something that is possible. And I think as you start to focus on what it is that you truly want, I think allowing yourself to focus on that is also going to cause you to not have to focus on this failure quite as much. As you focus on the future and where you want to go, that's going to help you to get past this struggle. And it's going to help you to get closer again to where you want to be. And it's going to just allow you to be optimistic, right? Someone who believes in wishes, they're kind of optimistic. If they believe that their wish can come true and they have the audacity to make a wish upon a star, they're kind of optimistic, right? And Spirit wants you to be optimistic within this week ahead. Know that your dream is just one step closer to coming true. Now for your tarot cards, we have the Five of Cups coming through. And again, this makes a lot of sense. This is literally talking about what we've been discussing this whole time, because this talks about someone who is having just something rain on their parade. This talks about someone going through something that sucks, okay? And so again, this week ahead, something's going to be raining on your parade. Something's going to be happening. You're going to be facing some type of failure, some type of sucky moment within your life. But at the end of the day, you're going to overcome it. And with the Temperance card coming through, you are going to be able to find balance within this situation. And you're going to come out on top. And so I do see you within this week ahead. I see you trying to do things that will make you feel more balanced and make you feel better overall. So I see you maybe trying to eat a little bit better within the week ahead. I see you trying to work out. I see you maybe practicing mindfulness or doing a bit of meditation. And I think that as you do these things, as you incorporate these positive things within your life, I think that this is going to cause you to just feel more positive overall. As you take care of yourself from the inside and on the outside, you are really just going to feel so much better overall, okay? So, yeah, you guys, at the end of the day, that is what I'm seeing for you for your week ahead. I hope that you have enjoyed this reading, my beautiful Aquarius friends, and if you did, then please make sure to give me a really big like and to subscribe to my channel, because I post new videos every Monday and every Friday, and I would love to have you stop by this side of TarotTube again sometime, okay? So I love you all so much, and I hope that you have a lovely rest of your day, friends. Mwah. Bye, guys. Hello, my beautiful Gemini friends. My name is Cameron, and I am going to be your fabulous tarot reader today. So, guys, I'm going to go ahead and catch you up to speed and tell you how at the very beginning of this reading, we're going to be taking out the tarot and oracle cards all at once. And so if you are someone who likes to skip through the shuffling bit and get straight to your reading, then you are more than welcome to do that. I have the timestamps listed down below so that you can get to where you want to be. Now, if you are someone who wants to stay tuned and watch as I shuffle out these cards and just get to see the magic as it unfolds, then you are also welcome to do that as well. So maybe spend this time, just relax, take some deep breaths in and out, maybe get hydrated a bit, take a drink of water. But yeah, let's have fun and let's shuffle out these cards. So Spirit, for my Gemini friends, can we get some messages, please? Wow, look at that. That came out really quick. So I definitely think your week ahead might be quite intense, if I'm being honest with y'all. Let's see what else wants to come through for my Gemini friends, Spirit. What energy are they going to be stepping into for their week ahead? Can we get a card, please? Beautiful. Okay. Let's see what else wants to come through. Guys, that legit almost landed in the flame. Oh my gosh, that would not have been good. Oh my goodness. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Thank you, God, for not causing my house to come aflame. That would not have been good. Let's see what wants to come through, okay? So for your love life for the week ahead for my Gemini friends, let's get some messages, okay? Let's see what else wants to come through there. Beautiful. And then this is our affirmation deck. Oh, okay. Guys, these cards are just coming out so fast and so quickly here. Okay. So let's get these cards sorted out. Alrighty. Alrighty, Gemini. So, first of all, for the back of the deck, we have the Hierophant coming through. When the Hierophant comes through, first of all, this does talk about Taurus energy. So there could be a Taurus within your life, within this week ahead, that's going to be playing a big role within your life. Or this could just be representing your energy that you're going to be stepping into, which is honestly quite a lovely energy, if I say so myself, because Taurus people, they are some of the most stubborn people I've ever met, okay? And sometimes being stubborn, being hard-headed can be a negative thing. But other times it can be a positive thing as well. And so I think within this week ahead, it's actually going to be very positive for you, especially as I look at these other cards here. I just see you maybe setting your mind to something and just being so stubborn, like not wanting to give up on that thing. I see you going after it, okay, and staying true to whatever it is that you are trying to go after here, whatever it is that you want, okay? So that's very beautiful to see here. And now, if this is talking about a person, I just think that someone is really going to be sticking by your side here within the week ahead. Someone is going to be being right beside you through the good and the bad, through the thick and the thin. and they're going to stand by your side and not leave you, right? When the going gets tough, they're going to be right there. And so that's very beautiful as well. At the end of the day, with the Hierophant coming through, this talks about loyalty. This also talks about having faith. And looking at these cards, I do think that your faith might end up being a bit tested within this week ahead. I do see you going through something here. I see you feeling like you have to fight for something. And I think that at the end of the day, the biggest thing that could help you here, besides for having a Taurus friend be by your side and, pushing you through this, is the fact that you can just have faith. And whenever you have faith, it doesn't matter if the whole world is against you. That faith is going to be something that pushes you through this, okay? So, yeah, I definitely see you being tested within your week ahead. I see you being tested here. But I think so long as you have that faith, so long as you stay stubborn, and so long as you also, listen to your friend, if you have a friend here that's trying to keep you going, I think that everything is going to be okay. Alrighty? Now let's talk about these other cards that are coming through here. So for your affirmation card, we have yes and no coming through, and let's just read that real quick. It says, I'm allowed to say the word no, even to people that I love. To say yes at all times may lead to exhaustion and mental fatigue. I can help others, but I must also help myself preserve my energy. So this is honestly really interesting. I really think within this week ahead, you are really going to be feeling as though you have a lot of people coming at you, maybe asking you to help them with something or to just be there for them. And I think that you are someone who is very loyal. I think that you are a very great friend that is also willing to be there for people through the thick and the thin. But at the end of the day, I think that you have a tendency to try to help a little bit too much. You have a tendency to spread yourself a bit thin, and I definitely think within this week ahead, you are going to be feeling frayed at the edges here. You need to take a break, and you need to have the audacity to say no every once in a while. Because at the end of the day, if you spread yourself so thin, you run the risk of just completely wearing yourself out and burning out here. And we do have the healer card coming through, and it says you have the power to help and heal others. And I think that you are a big healer. You are someone who people rely on a lot because you just have this ability to help pick people up and to really just encourage others to keep on going. And so I think that people do kind of take that for granted a bit. And I think that they may ask for your help a bit too much. I think that there are times when they don't need you, and yet they ask for your help anyways because they know that you are a kind person. They know that you will be there for them at a drop of a hat. And I think that sometimes they ask for your help even if they don't necessarily need it, right? And so I do think, again, within this week ahead, there are going to be people asking you to help them. There's going to be people just really taking your love for granted in the way that they just refuse to give you a break. They refuse to give you time to just be on your own and to, relax and chill out. At the end of the day, for your week ahead, for the energy that you're stepping into, we have the Lover card coming through. And for the Light attribute, it says a great passion and devotion, an unbridled appreciation of someone or something. And so at the end of the day, people are seeing how devoted you are, how passionate you are for others, how you will do anything for them. And then for the Shadow attribute, it says an obsessive passion that harms others. And then it also says a self-destructive devotion. And so, yeah, I think that at the end of the day, too much of one thing can be a bad thing. right? At the end of the day, we need balance within all things. And so while your devotion is something that is so beautiful, at the end of the day, having too much devotion, having too much of one thing can be the end of you. Okay, so Gemini friends, I know that within this week ahead, you're really going to be feeling the urge to be there for everyone, to answer the call if anyone calls you for their help. But at the end of the day, you need to shift that love that you give to other people, and you need to shift it towards yourself. This week ahead, you need to love on yourself for a change. And so I do encourage you within this week to take yourself out on a date, to give yourself a time to just relax and to enjoy a moment alone, enjoy a moment where it's just you, yourself, and I, and to just find peace within that, okay? Take a nap, honestly. We have recovery coming through. It's time for you to focus on healing yourself. It's time for you to recover yourself. Honestly, within this week ahead, you might be finding that you might be catching a bit of a cold. You might be overworking yourself so much that you're making yourself sick. And so within this week ahead, it's time for you to make yourself a bowl of soup. It's time for you to take some medicine, take your vitamins, maybe go out for a walk. Just focus on cleansing yourself and making yourself feel better overall, because I think that this is honestly even having an effect on your immune system. We have healing family issues coming through, and it says your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So for some of you guys, you might be feeling like there's some tension between you and your family. Maybe you guys are going to be having some type of fight within this week ahead. Maybe you've had a fight in the past and you haven't yet forgiven them or talked to them about these fights that you may have had. Or maybe this is coming from a long time ago. Maybe there's something deep rooted within your past that you still haven't really recovered from here. Whatever the case may be, Spirit is calling you to really think and reflect upon those negative feelings you might be holding for your family here. And Spirit is asking you to try to find it within yourself to forgive them. Because as you forgive these people, you are going to just finally let loose of some extra tension that you might be holding inside yourself that you may not even realize that you have. And as you let go of that tension, it's just going to cause you to finally feel a bit more at peace. And it's going to cause you to feel a bit more light. And I definitely think that that will especially help you within this week ahead and within the weeks to come, okay? At the end of the day, with your cards, your other cards coming through, we have the Seven of Wands. And again, if you look at this girl, she just looks like she is really feeling tested. She's really feeling like she's getting put in the ringer, and yet at the end of the day, she's not giving up, okay? And so again, I think that you feel as though you are being tested within this week ahead. You feel like you're having to fight against something, and honestly, the thing that you might have to fight against is all the people who are trying to come at you and ask you for your help. Or you might feel as though you are having to fight against your own self, right? Fight against your own exhaustion that you might be feeling. Fight against your own tension that you might be holding in your past that is coming from, holding within your chest that is coming from this past here, essentially. And then at the end of the day, we have the Eight of Pentacles coming through, and this talks about working on something. And I think that at the end of the day, Spirit is asking you to work on yourself. Take some of that devotion that you have for others and devote it to yourself, and devote it to carving out some time where you can just be on your own and be able to take care of yourself for a change, okay? Be able to love on yourself for a change. So, yeah, you guys, at the end of the day, that is what I'm seeing for you, my Gemini friends. I hope that you have enjoyed this reading, and if you did, then please make sure to give me a really big like and to subscribe to my channel, because I post new videos every Monday and every Friday, and I would love to have you stop by this side of TerraTube again sometime, okay? So I love you all so much, and I hope that you have a lovely rest of your day, friends. Mwah. Bye, guys.